And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Great to see you all. It's been a long 3 weeks, no live stream since Boxing Day, but we're back. I'm delighted to say Celtic versus Hibernian in the Scottish Premiership, a big one live at Celtic Park. Right, 60,000 people are going to be there tonight. Of course, no football in 3 weeks, and I think before that obviously the fans had only 500, but big shout out to you all guys. Hope you had a great Christmas, hope you had a great New Year's and stuff like that, and now we're back into the thick of the action. A must win for Celtic, really. Let's be perfectly honest, these games are crucial now in the run into the title in May. Celtic obviously 6 points behind Rangers as things stand at the moment, so every sort of game is crucial from now until May. So Celtic will be looking to try and get the 3 points here tonight. It's going to be a tough game against Hibernian, but look, they do have the strength and quality to get the win here. Hibernian have been very, very good under new manager Sean Maloney, ex-Celtic as well, so a bit of a connection there, I suppose, but this is going to be a cracker, guys. If you can, please do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are brand new. I'm just going to get into the live chat now real quickly, and then yeah, we'll get started here. Buzzing, get your score predictions. I almost forgot how to live stream here for a second. Guys, get your score predictions down there in the live chat. I'll read through them. I'm expecting most people to think Celtic will probably go on and win this one. But yeah, guys, get the, yeah, let me know down there in the old live chat. Who have we got in here? Battle, I'm going to repeat that. No Small to say, good to see Joseph Coyle. Good to see Mia Cuthbert. Good to see Kim, Ian Hasty. Good to see you guys. Nicholas Stubborn? I thought it was Nicholas Sturgeon then. Jim McEwen, good to see you, mate. Billy. Matt Gunner, good to see all the regular names in here. AR, good to see you, mate. Holly Stewart. Mia Cuthbert, Billy Scoogle. Oh, good to see you, troops. 2-1 Hibs Billy's going for. There we go. Will Hibs be able to cause an upset here tonight against Celtic? I don't think so. I think Celtic will go away with this one and win this one fairly comfortably at home. I think Celtic will probably go on and win this one 2-1. I'm going to go 2-1 to Celtic, I think the score will be. But let's go through the team lineups, guys. Well, both of these teams, have got new players. And we're going to go through that right now. Let's go through the home side first. It's Joe Hart in goal, Jananovic, Carter Vickers, Starfelt and Taylor at the back. In the midfield is Tom Rogic. Riho Atate makes his debut for Celtic in the midfield along with Callum McGregor. And up top is Lila Bada, Dazen Maida and James Forrest. So 2 debutants tonight here for Celtic. Rio Hatate in the central midfield position and Dazen Maida in the centre forward position there. So Celtic fielding 2 of their new boys. As for the Hibernian side, it's Macy in goal, Doig Bashuri, who's one of their new players on loan from Norwich, Paul Hanlon, Caden at the back. In the midfield was Newell, Doyle Hayes, and up top, of course, is Wright Campbell. Martin Boyle is his head turned at the moment. Apparently, obviously, his proposed move to Saudi Arabia kind of fell apart when Hibs rejected a £2 million bid. However, it does seem as though they are going to be returning to the table again, the Saudi Arabian side, Al Faisley. So he might get that big £1 million a year move very, very soon. We'll just see. Kevin Nisbet there also starting up top there for Hibernian. So yeah, strong side there from Hibs. I'm trying to look at this and see who they're actually missing. Are they missing anyone here, Hibs? I feel like they're missing somebody. Murphy there on the back. Allen's there as well. Stevenson. Okay, I don't know who usually plays the left. Does Wright usually play there? I don't know. I can't. I've gone blank here. I don't know who they're missing there on that left hand side. But yeah, Celtic's bench is Scott Bain. He's just signed a new contract today. He's staying at Celtic now till 2024. Anthony Ralston. He's there in right back. Scales. Stephen Welsh. Idiguchi, Yosuke Idiguchi is one of the Celtic's new signings as well. He's on the bench. McCarthy, Guacamakis, Johnston and Jota. Jota is back from his injury there and he is on the bench there for Celtic. So positive news for those. Of course, Kyogo Furuhashi being probably the main name that isn't featuring in the lineup. He's ruled out. I think he's going to be injured. He could be a doubt for the Old Firm, you know. There was a lot of talk that he's not getting called up to his nation, but yeah, he could be a doubt for the Old Firm match there as well. Guys, if you are just tuning in, please do hit the old like button, subscribe. I'm going to go through some of your guys' score predictions as we get ready here to go. I cannot wait. Let's have a little look in the old live chat. 2 seconds. Whoa, Jesus. We've got David King now there, Joseph Coyle, AR, Scott Mackey says missing 6 players. We've got any Hibs fans, guys? Comment yourselves down there below. Loads and loads of Celtic fans in here, guys. But have we got Hibs fans as well? Let me know the Hibernian fans. Also missing McGinn, that's it. Yeah, I can see it. And Porteous. There we go. Yeah, so Hibs are missing a fair few players. I just couldn't think of them at the top of my head. Yeah, Porteous and McGinn. But yeah, that's mad. Are you still thinking the Rangers are going to win the league, says Jim McEwen? Yeah, I think Rangers will win the league at this moment in time. Rangers look really, really strong at the moment. But can Celtic get off to a good start and put the pressure on? I don't know. But we'll certainly see in this game. But guys, get your score predictions down there in the old live chat. Scott Mackey says, Hibs fan. Good to see some of the Hibs fans in here as well. Celtic fans, hit that like button as well, troops. We're about 5 minutes away from kickoff. Cannot wait. I have been buzzing for the start of the Scottish Premiership all day. Literally just been sitting around waiting for it. And I'm buzzing. I cannot wait for it. It's a tasty game. I'm so glad it's not like a crappy game like a St Mirren. Sorry, St Mirren fans. Like a Celtic versus St Mirren sort of game. At least it's like a decent game. Do you know what I mean? Hibernian versus Celtic. And then tomorrow we've got Aberdeen versus Rangers. So some 2 really, really good games to get us started for 2022. I'm just going to get my live stream up ready to go, troops. And then if you can do us a favour, you guys just hit that like button. Let's just try and get to 100 likes at the start of this game. I know what these live streams do. I know what the Celtic faithful do. I know what the Hibs faithful can do as well. And the channel regulars. Do hit that like button, troops, and help us out. Let's get 100 likes. Let's go to my live stream, ready to go. And as I say, 5 minutes away to go till kickoff. Buzzing. I am buzzing for this game. Here we go. Get that loaded up. Here we go. The light show's going on at Celtic Park. They're ready to go. Kickoff is imminent. A couple minutes to go. Who'd have guessed it? Holly's a... Oh, Jesus. I'm imagining Rangers lose 4 straight. Celtic, Hearts, Hibs, then Dortmund, says Dr. Nax. Aaron Bealey says 2-1 to Celtic. Nicola, how much have you got on the score? I'm on the Hibs, says Holly Stewart. Come on the Don, says Jim McEwen. Jeez. Dons is tomorrow, mate. Sorry, Celtic will win the league this year. Second half of the season, so much better. In Angeball, we trust. Hail, hail. 3-0 Celtic tonight, says Paul Whitworth. I mean, everyone's got their sort of opinions on what's going to happen. In terms of the outcome of the league. But yeah, Celtic have definitely signed some really, really good players here. You got to look at the likes of Dazen Maida. I'm interested to see how he works out. A lot of talk about him up top as a striker. You know, he looks like a decent player coming from Yokohama. Ange Postecoglou knows him fairly well. Top goal scorer in the J League last season as well. So he could be a real coup for Celtic, and he'll be looking to get off and get started tonight. Obviously, Kyogo hit the ground running when he arrived at Celtic. Will Dazen Maida do the same? Obviously, Rio Atate playing there in the midfield. Heard lots of good things about him as well in terms of a utility player. He can play sort of everywhere, but he's playing as a central midfielder here tonight. And kickoff is nearly there. 60,000, it looks as though, is in at Celtic Park this evening. Ready for this game after 3 weeks away. I'm so glad as well. I'm so grateful as well that because obviously before the winter break there was all that talk about this Omicron and stuff like that the season could have been gone back to behind closed doors for the remainder of it. So I'm so glad that's not the case, and fans are back in full attendance again, and rightfully so. The winter break was brought forward, and yeah, it worked out to be the best sort of position. So fair play. So fair play to the SPFL for doing that, and it's definitely worked out. Worked out for that for sure. Guys, if you can do us a massive favour as well, there's 250 people here in the live stream. I'm going to put a link to our Instagram. I've just set up a Pure Scottish Football Instagram. We've got around 40 followers at the moment. We're trying to get to 100 as quickly as possible. Hibs fans, there's some Hibs posts in there. Celtic fans, there's Celtic posts, Rangers, etc., etc. It's about everyone. It's all about Scottish football, guys. Just jump over there. There's no biasry to to the page. It's literally just all about Scottish football. So yeah, jump over there, guys, and we're going to try and make it the best Scottish football Instagram there is. But jump over there, guys, give it a little follow. Link, as I said, there is in the live chat. It's completely free to do. Just jump over there, guys, and give it a follow. Big shout out to those of you who've already done it. We are almost underway here now, guys. Players are taking to the field. The light show has finished here at Celtic Park. The Ultras are in full voice. And yeah, it's looking smart, Celtic Park, in the darkness. And the light show, another light show begins here by the looks of things. Who else have we got here? Holly Stewart's going mad down there in the live chat. We'll see the match. Happy days. Japanese flags being waved about there at Celtic Park. Obviously, 4 Japanese internationals at Celtic now. Of course, Kyogo Furuhashi being the first one through the door in the summer. Hit the ground running, 16 goals in 26 games, along with 5 assists. That's a really, really good return from Celtic there, Kyogo. And now, of course, the 3 that have joined him are Dazen Maida, Yusoki Udegushi, and Ryo Atate. So, yeah, some more Japanese internationals, and the Celtic faithful will be hoping all 3 of them hit the ground running just like Kyogo Furuhashi did. Mainly Dazen Maida, because he's up top tonight and they're going to be relying on him for some goals this evening if they want to beat Hibernian. But officials are out to the field, so are Celtic, and we are almost ready to go. I need to turn off my Twitter notifications because for some reason I have all of these matches on. Let's turn these off. Tweets done. There we go. Happy days. The disco lights. Ryo Atate. I don't know when it starts, mate. It doesn't know. It just sort of happens. As I say, we've got moderators in place to try and time out stuff like that. Bigotry and all the rest of it, guys. But yeah. Hit that like button, troops, and subscribe to the channel. If you're new, we do cover a lot of Scottish football content. If this is the first time you are here, John Hawkins, good to see you, mate, there in the live chat. Says, come on, Hibs. The Rangers faithful watching on as well, as they'll want Hibernian to try and take some points off Celtic. As I say, points are going to be crucial this time of the season. This is the best bit, the business end of the season. We are at the start of 2022, and yeah, it's a long way to go. There's 3 Old Firm matches left to be played as well. Plenty of mouth-watering ties coming up. Celtic have got a trip to Tynecastle as well in the next couple of weeks. And then, of course, the Old Firm match on the 2nd of February. Still so surprised that game hasn't been rescheduled to a weekend. I don't know how Police Scotland in Glasgow are going to cope on I think is it a Wednesday night at 7:45. Never in my life have I seen, or never in my life can I remember seeing the Old Firm being played at 7:45 on a weekday. Of course, I've seen the Hampden sort of finals or semi-finals at about 4 or 5 o'clock, but never ever seen it as a weekday match at 7:45. That's going to be carnage, I'm sure. But we are underway here, guys, in Glasgow. Want to try and get started in the best possible way. Here they come forward now as they go balls over to the top, and here's Dazen Maida's first touch as a Celtic player, but that's cleared away there by the Hibernian defence. Nicely dealt with there, big Dazen Maida. To say, Celtic Ultras in full voice here this evening. As I say, I think it's a sellout crowd at Parkhead tonight. 60,000 fans in attendance. And they'll need the full volume in this place to motivate Celtic as they look to try and close that gap to 3 points this evening. Of course, Rangers do play tomorrow against Aberdeen at Pittodrie. So they'll close the gap until at least tomorrow until Rangers play. But here comes Celtic now over the top. There's Dazen Maida, and that's cleared back over to Macy here. Hibernian back in possession and now playing out from the back here again. Here comes Macy. Macy going forward. Good to see Chrissy. Hope you're well. Good to see Gallant Pioneer as well. Big shout out to you, my friend. Oh, crap. Celtic now back in possession. They're all the way back to Carl Starfelt. Carl Starfelt's come under a bit of criticism from the Celtic faithful. Some people like him. Some people don't really like him. Not sure what their take is. I mean, he's still settling, and I suppose in that Celtic defence, he's made a few mistakes. But yeah, a lot of people, I think the Celtic fan base is fairly split on him. Here comes Celtic down that right-hand side now. Here's Juranovic. Ball into the box, and Celtic take their first shot, but that goes wide of the post as that's cleared away there again by Hibernian on the follow-up, and that's going to go out for another throw-in here for Juranovic. Dejan Maida getting his first shot up there, but just couldn't quite steer it on target. Here comes a nice long throw-in there into the box there again from Celtic. Cleared away by the defence of Hibernian, and Hibernian deal with it well. Joseph Call says, I'm heading to the Dundee Derby on the 1st of February. Nice one. There's plenty of derbies coming up in February. But here comes Martin Boyle. Boyle down that right-hand side. Can Hibernian get something started here? Oh, my goodness me. Hibernian should have scored there. Oh, my God. On the straight to the goal. Pretty much across the goal line there. How Hibernian couldn't find the back of the net. I think it was Martin Boyle who initially brought the ball up to the top, played it along the face of goal. Joe Hart was sort of beaten, and on that back post just missed out. I don't know who it was, Kevin Nisbet, I think. But yeah, managing to miss that. Not sure how he missed it, but Martin Boyle, what a run. Carter Vickers turned inside out. Oh my goodness me, how has Nisbet missed that? That is a bad miss there from Hibernian. Kevin Nisbet nearly opening the scoring there for the away side. Here comes Celtic now, back in possession though as they go the other side. Back into Macy though. Wowee, what a start that would have been there from Hibernian. As I say, nearly finding the back of the net. And to be fair, Kevin Nisbet probably should have found the back of the net. Let's be perfectly honest. Not good enough there from him. As a striker, you want to put them away, but here comes Celtic down the other side, and it's a perfect debut for Dejan Maida. Dejan Maida has scored on his Celtic debut, and it's 1-0 to Celtic here at Parkhead. Literally just there, just as Hibernian should have scored there with Kevin Nisbet. Celtic have gone up the other end of the pitch, and it's Dejan Maida on his debut, and gets his first goal there for Celtic. My goodness me, Rio Atate goes over there to celebrate with his Japanese counterpart. And it's a dream start there for Dejan Maida. As Hibernian just sloppy there with their pass, and it was intercepted there by Tom Rogic. Tom Rogic managed to get back on the ball and then hit it up the other side. And yeah, managed to do well with it there that time, but cleared and into Dejan Maida, and Dejan Maida puts it into the back of the net. What a start there from Celtic, and what a start there from Dejan Maida. Gets his first goal. My goodness me. Guys, if you are just joining us, please do smash that like button and subscribe. How will Hibernian respond here? Hibernian going forward now as the yellow shirts flurry forward. Now into the middle of the park here again along that defensive line. Here comes Brookery, who's on loan from Norwich, one of Hibernian's brand new signings under this Sean Maloney era. Ball comes over to Doig. Doig forward, back into Wright. And Wright goes down, and that's going to be a free kick there by the looks of things to Hibernian. Dr. Knack says, right now every club in Britain organising scouts to Japan. Well, that's what you got to say. I mean, people are fairly snide at people's signings and stuff like that in business. But if they hit the ground running like Kyogo's done, it looks like Dejan Maida has already, 5 minutes on the clock. And that's what you pay for, your striker, to put goals, to score, to take chances and score goals. And that's what Dejan Maida's done here this evening. 5 minutes on the clock. And, people can be snide to where you shop sometimes. But look, if it works, then it's worth the money, in my opinion. Caden there just clearing it away. But he won't want to be finished there, though. He'll want more goals, Dejan Maida, on his debut. Ange Postecoglou must be buzzing with that. As I say, I can't remember the actual transfer fee that Celtic paid for Dejan Maida, but here they come again now as they're back on the ball after a Hibernian bad pass out from the back. However, Celtic do just pass all the way back to Joe Hart, and now Hart's back in possession here for Celtic. Hibernian back in possession now here, though. Comes down that right-hand side here again now here to Doig. Ball goes forward. Flurries of yellow jerseys, just into the middle of the park here again now, though, as Caden comes forward. Hibernian just trying to organise themselves as they come down that right-hand side here again. Is Berkery. Berkery along that left-hand side now. Here's Josh Doig. Surprised maybe that he didn't get any offers this January. Ball back over to Berkery here again. Hibernian just trying to pass their way around parquet at the moment. Passes back to Caden. Nearly approaching the 10-minute mark, guys. It is 1-0 to Celtic. Ball comes back over to Caden again. Hibernian just hanging on to the ball. Here's Boyle. Back along there. But yeah, what a start there from Celtic. As I said, literally just at the other end of the other end of the pitch. I can't get my words out, guys. Bear with me. I'm a bit rusty. Not done this in about 3 weeks, so just bear with me for a minute. But as I was saying, with Hibernian, they managed to... They went up the other end there. Kevin Nisbet nearly opened the scoring for him. Probably should have as well. As a striker, you want your striker to put that chance away that they had. Not sure how he missed it. It was literally an open goal. Joe Hart was already beaten and kind of managed to hit the post. However, Celtic went up the other end and Dazen Maida scored. Perfect start there from Celtic. Here comes Jananovic. Jananovic down that right-hand side. Puts it back into play. And again, Hibernian just clearing it there again. Ball comes back over to Carter Vickers now, though. Celtic back in possession. In fact, the referee's signalled there for a free kick here for Celtic as Newell, I think, just fouls Carter Vickers. And as I said, that's going to be a free kick to Celtic. Dr. Knack says £1.5 million for Maida. There you go. It's worth the risk. It's worth the risk buying these sort of players. If they're working, Kyogo's worked. Dazen Maida's has seemed to work already. I know it's very, very early days, but he's got his debut goal. You can't want more from your striker on his debut than your first goal within the first 5 minutes of your debut. Ball goes back out of play there again now from Hibernian. They win themselves a throw-in. As I say, Martin Boyle is starting here this evening. There was reports that came out a few hours ago that Al Faisley, the team from Saudi Arabia, are apparently going to be coming back in with an improved offer. Obviously, Hibernian rejected £2 million offer, I think, literally a week ago. Martin Boyle was about to earn life-changing amounts of money. Of course, £1 million a year. It would probably be tax-free out in Saudi Arabia. It was probably going to equate to around £20,000, £21,000 per week. Of course, the old firm sort of sides, they can pay their players that, but if you're playing for a Hibernian or Hearts, you're probably making around 4 or 5 grand a week. So a chance to quadruple your wages. Martin Boyle was rightfully so fairly livid at the situation, and apparently El Fazli, or if I've got the pronunciation right, they're about to come back in again now and offer him another deal. But Martin Boyle, doesn't seem his head has turned in this match so far. He started the game fairly well from a Hibs perspective, but here comes Celtic now down that right-hand side. Is Jananovic. Good bit of play there from Celtic. Is Rogic, and that's cleared away again there by Hibernian, by Hanlon, and that's going to go out for a corner kick here to Celtic. Good chance there as that went down that right-hand side. Guys, if you haven't already, please do hit the old like button, subscribe to the channel. Big shout out to all of you that have tuned in here this evening. Great to have Scottish football back again. That's what it's all about. If you can do us a massive favour though, troops, if you can go follow our Instagram. I've put a link down to it in the live chat. Completely free, brand new Instagram. We have literally made it yesterday, guys. So if you can, please jump over there and give the page a follow. It's all about Scottish football for the Celtic fans, for the Hibs fans here in the live chat, Rangers fans, Aberdeen fans, Hearts fans. It's all about Scottish football. It's not about one team. Jump over there, guys, and give a little follow. I've put a link to it there in the live chat. Here's a corner kick now here from Celtic. 12 minutes played here at Celtic Park. Celtic are 1-0 up. Dazen Maida, the goal scorer, and do have a corner here now to try and bolster the lead, to try and make it 2. Ball's going to go into the box here again now here for Celtic. Here's Jananovic. Ball into the box and again collected there by Macy. Macy not troubled there by Celtic there that time, and back in possession. What Hibernian going to do with the ball again now? James Forrest just trying to get a shot off there, but as I say, Macy denying him and not troubled. Sean Maloney, as I say, taken over at Hibernian. 3 signings so far. They've all been loan deals. Ewan Henderson obviously joining from Celtic. He's on loan for the next 6 months and then I think joins Hibs for free in the summer. Good bit of business there from Celtic, of course. Good bit of business there from Hibernian. Of course, Ewan Henderson, the younger brother of a cup final hero back in 2060. Obviously, his older brother now playing in Italy. Ewan Henderson was one of the signings. I'm trying to think. Buscari on loan from Norwich. Again there from Hibernian and Clark. Rumours had it Rangers wanted to sign Clark. Obviously spent some time on loan from Arsenal at Ross County at the start of the season, then was recalled and then was loaned back out to Hibernian. However, I think he's out injured now for 6 weeks, so he isn't going to be making his debut anytime soon for Hibernian. Here comes Macy, just fires that one long there for Hibernian, gets headed all the way back by the Celtic defence, and now won back by another yellow jersey. Celtic win the ball back yet again now, though. Here comes Taylor. Taylor along the back to Starfell. Now here comes Joe Hart. Joe Hart in possession here for Celtic as Celtic go forward. Harry McCall says, who will win the derby, Hearts or Hibernian? Hearts look really good this season. The situation so far this season for me is that both have been fairly inconsistent. I think Hearts have surprised a lot of people, obviously coming up from the Championship and starting the way they have. But Hearts could have probably done even better than they have. Losing and dropping points in silly games that they probably should be winning. Hibernian have been very inconsistent. Of course, they sacked their manager. New manager bounce with Sean Maloney. We'll see what happens. But I think you'd have to back Hearts as probably the favourites to go on and win that game. But again, as I say, a new manager now at Hibernian. Things may change there for Hibs. Nicholas Stubborn says, Hibs are mints. I don't think Hibs have started that bad, to be perfectly honest. They probably should have put that Nisbet chance away, but that's if buts and maybes. But they've not necessarily looked that bad or out of place in this game so far. Ball comes back into the box there from a Celtic corner, headed away by Hibernian yet again. Celtic hungry for a second here already. Ball comes back into the box yet again and back out of play. Has the new manager started for Hibs yet? Yeah, I think he's about 3 or 4 games in. I think he came in. He came in recently, didn't he? Come in before the cup final, I'm sure. Trying to think of it now. James Kane says, if Rangers don't beat Aberdeen tomorrow, the pressure is on for them. Well, the pressure's on for everybody. I don't think the title will be decided right now. I think we'll get a good idea for it after the Old Firm game. So these next couple of games that are coming up. Obviously, Rangers got a difficult trip away to Pataudry. I think Livingston at home is the next game after that. And then, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I think it's Hearts at Ibrox, I think. Celtic have got Hearts at Tynecastle, which is a tough game. Dundee United and Motherwell coming up. So again, a few more tough ties. Then, of course, the Old Firm. You think if the gap remains 6 points by the derby, and if Rangers win that, they would go 9. It'd be a long way back for Celtic. I'd say that could probably decide the outcome of the title. But then again, on the other hand, if Celtic win that game, psychologically, it could give them a boost. But we'll see. We'll get to that game when it comes to it. As I said, there's a lot of matches to be played between now and the Old Firm derby. Of course, Rangers going away to Pataudry, Celtic going away to Tynecastle, places that both of them have struggled at in recent years. Celtic have already lost at Tynecastle this season. Rangers struggle at Tynecastle, obviously beat Hearts. Struggled at Pataudry in recent seasons. Obviously not last year, but the first couple of seasons under Steven Gerrard did kind of drop points at Pataudry. Always the one that sticks out to me is that one where Rangers went 2-0 up before Christmas and Aberdeen, I think, managed to get 2 goals back. And that was in December 2019. It was the same night Hamilton, I think, got a late goal against Celtic, and then Celtic ended up getting a late goal with Scott Brown. It was around that time. But yeah, I do remember there's some tough matches, tough places to go still from now until the Old Firm. Scottish lad says, I don't know that much. Dark Knight says, come on the Hibs. Nice. Guys, if you haven't already, please do hit the old like button and subscribe to the channel. As I say, we do cover a lot of Scottish football on here on the channel. As I say, daily videos, live streams for every game. We're back tomorrow for Rangers versus Aberdeen, or Aberdeen versus Rangers, should I say. And then Scottish Cup action coming up. If you're a Hibernian fan, we're doing Hibs on the weekend. We've got Celtic game on the weekend against Alloa. We've got Rangers versus Sterling on Friday. And I think Hearts play on Thursday. Hibernian play on Thursday. Rangers play on Friday, Celtic play on Saturday, and Hearts play on Saturday. So we're doing all 4 of those matches, guys, for the Scottish Cup. So yeah, make sure you do subscribe. Here comes Celtic now, running down that left-hand side here with James Forrest. Forrest coming forward. Forrest looking to put another ball back into the box here for Celtic. Cleared away again there, though. Ball won back again by Rio Hatate. Rio Hatate moving forward. Celtic trying to weave their way in and out. Here's a good chance for Celtic now as the ball goes back into the box. And Buscuri clears it away there for Hibernian. Headed back down there again, though, down by the Celtic defence. Here comes Rio Hatate. Switches play into Tom Rogic. Rogic coming forward now for Celtic. Celtic looking and eyeing up a second goal. Ball goes back into the box. Now is a chance for Celtic again. And that's cleared away yet again there by Hibernian. Kenneth Elliott says it's going to be 2-2. Dylan Black says hi. Good to see you, Dylan Black. Big shout out to you, mate. Ball comes forward yet again now here from Rogic. Rogic just outside the box. Celtic with another chance. Ball comes down to Jananovic. Into the danger area again and headed away by a yellow jersey. Comes back into some free space here for Celtic. Another ball back into the box there again. Looking to try and find Dazen Maida. Now Tom Rogic on the follow-up on the shot. And that goes wide of the post there. Doesn't trouble Macy. And goes out to play there from Celtic. Daddy Cakes, good to see you. Yeah, no, I would probably do that. I think we're going to do some live streaming on Facebook as well, very, very soon. So we'll see how that works very, very soon. As I say, I'm in the middle of moving. I'm moving out soon. I'm moving gaff. So we're going to have a proper set. Things are going to get a bit more professional here on the channel as we go through 2022. As I say, from the start, all donations that you guys have given has always been saved and is going to be reinvested back into the channel. So that's what I've done over the last year, and there's going to be some big changes to pure Scottish football over this year, 2022. Ball back into the box now from Celtic, headed away again there by Hibernian. Comes back out to that left-hand side yet again now here from Greg Taylor, and cleared away by Hibernian. Another throw taken quickly there by Taylor. Pass to Rio Hatate. Rio Hatate now coming forward for Celtic. Ball along that back line here again to Starfelt. Here comes Starfelt into Callum McGregor. Back to Rio Hatate. Rio Hatate forward yet again. Now down that left-hand side again to Greg Taylor. Ball into the box. They're going to find Dazen Maida. And Hanlon clears it away on the follow-up there by Tom Rogic. And again, deflected and cleared away there by Hibernian. Celtic, you just feel the more dominant team, and you almost just feel they're going to second goal is going to come very, very soon. Ball back into the box there again from Celtic, but headed away again there by Hibernian. Cleared away along that left-hand side, and that's going to go out of play for a Celtic throw-in. And Celtic are going to reload and go again here with Jananovic. Here's Rio Hatate yet again. Ball forward. Ball back into the box, and again cleared away by Hibernian down that right-hand side. Hibs pushing forward. Hibs all the way back to Buscuri. Now back to Hanlon. Hanlon forward. Hibs looking to try and play their way up into the danger area. As I said, apart from that chance early on from Hibernian, they've not really been in Celtic's half. Until now. Here comes a decent chance now, though, for them. But Joe Hart's there to clear that ball away. And it goes back out for another throw-in. How are you able to watch this match? You can watch it on Celtic TV. I'm sure you can find a stream. The opposite to She's goal. Martin Ross has come on the hoops. Good to see you, Martin. Simple kind of man, says Hibs look clueless. Ball forward there again from Celtic. Oh, there's a chance from Celtic for just losing the pass there. Hibernian just messing around at the back in terms of the ball. Celtic just pouncing there. So Hibernian need to be careful, otherwise this could be a bloodbath for them. Celtic look hungry tonight, they really do. They've come out of the block with some urgency and really want to, lay down a marker and really challenge for the title this year. Here comes Caden. Ball forward there again to Martin Boyle. And cleared away again there. Celtic just closing them down. Here's Doig. Hibernian forward. And again, cleared away yet again there by Rio Hatate. Dylan Back says, can you go live for the Dundee United game tomorrow? I'm doing Rangers tomorrow, so unless it clashes with Rangers, then I can't. But, yeah, we're doing Rangers v Aberdeen tomorrow. Ball forward yet again now here for Celtic is Rogic. Rogic down that right-hand side. One back again there, though, for Celtic. Celtic in over the top is Callum McGregor. Callum McGregor moves forward. Now here to James Forrest. Forrest down the left-hand side. Forrest moving through. Forrest looking to try and find a way into the box. Cleared away again there by Hibernian. Going to go out for another throw-in. Greg Taylor on the ball here for Celtic. Ball into James Forrest yet again. Ball goes back out for another throw in here for Celtic. Greg Taylor on it. Guys, nearly 100 likes. If you haven't already, please do hit the old like button. And subscribe to the channel if you're new. Here comes Rio Hatate. Back over to Forrest yet again. Now into the middle of the park here to Carter Vickers. Carter Vickers coming down that right-hand side here for Celtic. Headed away again there by Hibernian. Hibernian forward. Blocked away there by Celtic yet again. Now comes forward yet again now here to Carter Vickers. Carter Vickers over the top. Here's a chance for Celtic going into the box. Oh, there's a chance, and that's a penalty there. Penalty claim. I think the referee's given a penalty there for Hibernian handball by the looks of things. And I think Celtic are going to have the chance to make it too here as the referee has pointed to the spot. And as I say, Celtic are going to get a penalty. Just need to see this replay quickly. Ball came in and Leela Barda, just pings it to his hand, and that's the law of the game, unfortunately. And it's just one of them things. It's a penalty kick, and Celtic have a chance now to make it too and really bolster their lead and pretty much take a massive step to all 3 points in this game. Celtic have been by far the better team in this one and have a chance now here to make it too with 25 minutes on the clock. It's not the new man who's going to take it. By the looks, it's going to be Jananovic. He's got a good record for Celtic from the penalty spot. Can the Croatian make it to here at Parkhead? Macy versus Jananovic. Celtic have a chance, as I say, to take a massive step to all 3 points. Jananovic takes and right into the bottom right-hand corner. And Celtic have made it too. And they are running away with this one as they've made it 2-0 here. Jananovic from the spot. And Celtic are nearly there in terms of all 3 points. Big Jananovic scoring there in the bottom right-hand corner. Celtic 2, Hibernian 0. And a long way back now here for Hibernian. If there ever was a way back for them. Dealt with it there perfectly. As I say, Celtic are running away with it here at Parkhead. That's how Ange Postecoglou would have dreamt it up last night. Would have wanted to get out to the blocks in this way, and really good start from Celtic here as I say, 25 minutes played. Celtic 2, Hibernian 0. Here comes Hibernian now as they play about. They're going to have to try and find a way back into this game. As I say, a long, long way back for them. Kevin Nisbet will probably be having nightmares about that opening chance for the rest of the season. Here comes Celtic now down the left-hand side looking for their third goal. It could be a high-scoring match this from Celtic if they carry on. It's Dazamida again, and Macy just collects the ball there yet again. Here comes Hibernian. Hibernian forward. Now back over to Macy. Macy forward. Hibernian, as I say, Sean Maloney probably didn't want his return quite like this. Still a long way to go for Hibernian for me. That I don't know. There's something always I think I say it every time I watch Hibs play. I just can't put my finger on it. They're just so inconsistent. I don't know what it is. I've always felt they've got some really, really good players. The likes of Doig, Porteous, McGinn's a good player, Nisbet, Boyle. There's some really, really good players within their team, but I always just feel they underperform a lot of the time. So when they play at their best, they can really be like top level players within the division, but they just lack that consistency. A lot of the players, and it's probably why they play for Hibs and not for the higher caliber sides. No disrespect to Hibernian and their troops, but I just can't put my finger on it. Here comes Lead Abada. Abada forward now for Celtic. Celtic with another chance. Here's Tom Rogic. Blocked there yet again, and Hibernian nicely cleaned up there by the Hibernian defence. Hibs coming down that left-hand side now with Doig. Doig moving forward. Hibs, as I say, looking to try and find their way through these green and white jerseys, but just pinned into their own box and just can't find a way out of it. Here comes Bukari. Bukari down that right-hand side yet again. So that's his debut today. On loan from Norwich. Ewan Henderson. I don't think he can play today, of course. So on loan currently from Celtic. However, does join them for free in the summer. Ball over the top there again now for Hibernian. Hibernian coming through yet again. Nice pass through there. Here's Boyle. And blocked there again by the Celtic defence. Boyle almost pierced his way through Celtic's armour. Here comes Boyle yet again. Comes down that right-hand side. And again, switched yet again there on the middle of the park. Here's Doig. Doig forward. And just can't get to his that pass to the intended destination. And ends up back in possession here with Carter Vickers as he goes all the way back to Joe Hart. And he gets rid of it yet again. As I say, the perfect debut there from Dazamida. As I say, probably would have dreamt it last night. Dreamt it up last night. Who we got in the live chat, guys? What do you think the score is going to be in this one, troops? Is there any way back for Hibernian? I'm interested to know down there in the live chat. I'm sure Kim and Co will all be optimistic. Scotty, maybe. Louise. Good to see you, Jerry, mate. Hope you're well. See David King there as well. Big shout out to you, mate. Ball forward down that right-hand side yet again there from Celtic. Now through to Hibernian as they win the ball back. What can Hibs do with this ball now? This is the problem, Hibs. They just can't get out of their own half, bless them. Ball goes out. Rio Tate just clears. It's going to go up for another throw in here for Hibernian. So Rio Tate just making that clearance. Captain Kid says 3-1. Spud says 4-1 to Celtic. Daddy Cake says 4-1. 5-0 says John Mitchell. Martin Ross says 4-0. Mental. People, and what I'm seeing is very consistent here, though, with even with the Celtic fans here in the live stream. They're saying that it's going to be it's like they don't say a clean sheet. It's like a 4-1 or 3-1. They kind of know that they might give away a chance. Just to, I suppose, just the way Ange Postecoglou plays. He plays so high up and really doesn't care for defending. But here comes Rio Atate now coming forward as Celtic look to find their third goal. If they find a third one before half-time, that would be game over. It would be such a long way back for Hibernian. Hibs are in it. Only just, though, as they come forward yet again. Nice little switch play there along that left-hand side. Moving forward back over to Martin Boyle. Boyle moves through. Nice little switch play yet again. In over the top. Here's Bukari. Now here's Doig. Now he comes yet. And yellow jersey still pushing through. Here's Doig yet again. Doig along that back line. Doig moves forward. Little 1-2 there again with Hanlon. Hibs just keeping on to possession. James Alexander says 2-2. Hibs forward yet again. Doig. Now all the way back to that back line. Here's Bukari. Bukari moving through. He pushes forward yet again. Nice little pass there into the middle of the park. It's just about trying to find a way through and get into Celtic's half. That's what Hibs have struggled with so far in this match. Here comes Boyle yet again. Keep going back the way because they can't find a way through. Celtic are pressing them fairly relentlessly. And there's a little foul there. And that's going to be a Hibernian free kick. Starfelt bringing down Nisbet on the halfway line. As I say, that is going to be a free kick, and Starfelt going to get a yellow card there. Yeah, Nisbet just gets taken down. I think Starfelt, is he getting a yellow? No, I don't think it's going to be a yellow card. Just a free kick there to Hibernian in the middle of the park. Can they use this as a springboard to sort of move forward? Here he comes yet again. Here's Hanlon. Hanlon looking to pick somebody out, but again, another poor pass. Here comes Bukari through yet again, and that's blocked there by Celtic. Celtic are hungry for the ball, but giving away another foul. Taken quickly there by Hibernian. This could be a good chance now as Martin Boyle drives the ball forward yet again now. Here come Hibernian trying to pierce their way through. They are into Celtic's half. Coming down that right-hand side, just outside the box. Here could be a good opportunity now for Hibernian. Can they find a way through with Newell? Newell forward, plays it out to that right-hand side. Just outside the box, passing the ball just outside the box now here, Hibernian. Can they find a way through? And that's intercepted and one back there by the Celtic defence. And Celtic are going to quickly go the other way. How is Hatate playing so far? Yeah, I'm sure he is. Not rare. He's playing the central midfield, kind of goes sort of unnoticed, especially in this game. Hibs have had, because the Hibs are sort of chasing the game, they've had a bit of the possession, especially over the last sort of 15 minutes. So Hatate's not really had to do much. Obviously, Daza Maida started the game fairly well, scoring a goal. Other than that, he's been fairly quiet, but with a striker, they've paid to just put the ball into the back of the net, and that's what he's done here already. Here comes Bukari. Ball over the top yet again, cleared away by Hibernian. Hibernian now coming down that left-hand side yet again. Here comes Bukari. Hibs, as I say, having a lot of possession over the last sort of 10 to 15 minutes. Now here comes Rio Atate, but he brings down Joe Newell and gives a free kick away. That's going to be another free kick here for Hibernian. 10 minutes left to play till half-time. Celtic 2, Hibernian 0. Long ball over the top yet again. Hibs finding Martin Boyle. This could be a good chance for Hibs now. Hibs coming down that right-hand side. Celtic defence exposed. Here's a good chance for Hibernian. He's blocked there off the Celtic defence, and there's a follow-up shot. And that wasn't as good, but that was a good opportunity there again from Hibernian. However, goes out for a Celtic free kick there, just bringing the ball down. And Joe Hart's going to be back in possession here for Celtic as I say, winner free kick there. But another good chance there for Hibernian, just getting blocked on the way forward. Yeah, as I say, good opportunity there, but give away a free kick, and it's going to be a free kick now here to Celtic as Celtic are back in possession. Michael also thinks Hibs are sounding, they're playing good. I mean, they've had a lot of possession, to be fair, over the last sort of 10-15, but it's kind of natural when you're sort of chasing the game. Celtic have got two. Here comes Rio Atate with a shot. Oh, he nearly had a debut goal there. Good save there by Macy. Did force him to make the save. And that goes back out to that right-hand side again now as Celtic come forward yet again now with James Forrest. Blocked again there by Hibernian. Hibernian going the other way here with Martin Boyle. Ball down that left-hand side, but blocked yet again now from Celtic. One back by Juranovic. Juranovic back in possession here for Celtic. Here's Rio Atate again. Now through into the box. Here's Forrest. Here's Rogic. Here's a chance for Rogic to make it 3. And that's a ball over, right over the crossbar. That goes into row Z. And that's going to be a goal kick here to Hibernian. Macy not troubled by that shot there from Tom Rogic. Guys, if you haven't already, please do jump over to our Instagram and give it a follow. We're trying to grow the Instagram. Link is down there in the old live chat. We're trying to get to 100 followers, troops. All about Scottish football, guys. Some good quality posts on there and stuff like that. So if you can, guys, please do jump over there and give it a follow. As I say, completely free to do so, of course. Just jump over to Instagram. The link is in the live chat. If not, then just type into your Instagram on your phone, Pure Scottish Football, and jump over there, guys, and give the page a follow. Here comes Hibernian yet again now down that left-hand side. Can they find a goal before half-time? Not that time, though, as Joe Hart wins back possession yet again. Here comes Rio Atate. Another ball goes back into the box. Celtic moving forward yet again. Just weaving his way through his Dazen Maida. Ball goes out of play there that time. We're going to go for another Hibernian throw-in. Here he comes. Rio Atate. Now switches play yet again now here for Hibernian. Here's Doig. Doig forward. Now all the way back to Macy. Macy pushing through yet again. Boyle trying to head it down. Hibernian, as I say, trying to find a goal here before half-time. Ball hit over the top. That's not going to trouble Celtic there. That time goes out for another goal kick, and Celtic back in possession again. Celtic over to Rio Atate. Now down that right-hand side, now here to Juranovic. Can Celtic go and find a third goal? 5 minutes to go till half-time, guys. Celtic 2, Hibernian 0. Dazen Maida opened the scoring. And Juranovic got the second from the penalty spot. Here comes James Forrest. Forrest with a shot and nearly getting Celtic's third. But that just goes wide of the post. And I think that might just go out for a corner. Did it come off a yellow jersey? I think it did. And as I say, I think it's going to go out for a corner kick there to Celtic. Celtic now with the corner. Carl Starfelt and co. all there in the box. Can Celtic find a third here? Delivery put back in there from the corner. And cleared away again by another yellow jersey. However, on the follow-up there from Rio Hatate, taking another shot. Comes all the way back out to Tom Rogic. Tom Rogic just outside the box yet again. Now Celtic still looking to try and find another way to put a shot through. And again, right over the bar and out of play. That's going to go out for a Hibernian goal kick. Yep, tomorrow, guys, I'm seeing a lot of talk about Aberdeen versus Rangers. Yes, we are live for Aberdeen versus Rangers tomorrow as well. Yeah, so if you haven't already subscribed, if you're not already subscribed, please do. As I said, we will be covering Aberdeen versus Rangers at Pittodrie. Huge game in the Premiership. Of course, if Celtic win today, they do close the gap to 3. Rangers will want to try and keep that 6-point buffer in place. Aberdeen have sort of blew hot and cold so far this season under Stephen Glass. You know, in terms of he spent a lot of money in the summer. Not really spent anything in January, to be fair. Just trying to keep on to his players. I think they tried to make an offer for McGrath, but he turned them down. But yeah, just kind of been fairly inconsistent. A bit like Hibs so far this season. It's going to be an interesting match, though, nonetheless. Aberdeen always put on a show when Rangers come into town. Of course, probably their sort of rivals. It's their big derby game for Aberdeen. So looking forward to that match as well. We'll be live at 7:30 for that. Here come Hibernian, though, as they look to try and find a goal back into this game as we go into half-time. However, cleared away again there by Celtic. Carter Vickers called into action there as he clears that one away for Hibernian, against Hibernian. Can you name those on the bench for Celtic, please? Bain, Yosuke Urugushi, Jota's on the bench, Mikey Johnston. That's all I can think of at the moment. I'll have a little look at half-time. Another ball goes back into the box now from Hibernian. Blocked away by Celtic. Comes back over to Buscuri. Buscuri forward. Here's Doig. Doig down that left-hand side. Blocked again there by Celtic, though. And forward again there by Hibernian, but blocked yet again there by Celtic. Now here through to Hatate. Hatate moving forward. Celtic looking for their third goal. Couple minutes to go till half-time, troops. And it's still Celtic 2, Hibernian 0. Hibs have had a fair share of the ball since going down 2-0, but not really done anything with it. Here comes Jananovic now, though. Jananovic through. And now Hibernian trying to get back onto it. But Carter Vickers regains possession there for Celtic. Celtic moving forward yet again now, though. Ball into the box. And again, blocked away by Buscuri. Robert Trimble says Aberdeen's never winning tomorrow. What time are we on? Well, we're nearly at the end. I don't know when my ticker's gone there. I'll sort that out. There we go. Should be back up. Celtic forward. Doig away. It's blocked again there by Sean Maloney. Comes back out of play there by Jananovic. But yeah, I'm not sure Maloney would be particularly happy so far with his team's performance. Celtic, I think Ange Postecoglou will be really happy so far in terms of, especially with Dazen Maida, with his contribution. That's what you always want from your new signing. Especially signings that sort of, not cause controversy, but, you know, players sort of, you know, press sort of saying he's going to be a failure because of where he's come from. So there's always a big sort of middle finger to the sort of press and that when you're signing from those sort of places like the J-League has scored in his first game. But ball comes through again now here for Celtic, though, as they move forward yet again now. Is Rogic. Rogic down that right-hand side to Jananovic. Jananovic trying to find a way through. Ball in over the top. Cleared away again there by Hibernian. Now won back again now, though, by Rio Hatate. Rio Atate now just comes outside the box now into Jovanovic. Here comes back to Rogic. Rogic trying to pass his way through. Here comes Rio Atate along that right-hand side. Ball into the box. Here's a chance for Celtic's third, and that goes way wide of the post. And Abada is not going to trouble Macy from that position and from taking shots from that distance. As I say, that goes out of play there yet again. That should be that until half time. Is half time here? Nearly approaching. I don't know why it says half time down on the old ticker thing. I'll have to sort that out at half time anyway. But there we go. Half time. No stoppage time here, troops. Guys, game is half time. 2-0. Dayton Maida, the man who scored the opening goal there for Celtic. I think 5 minutes on the clock. And then Jovanovic converted a penalty in to get Celtic second. Celtic in cruise control at the half-time break. Will Hibernian be able to find a way back in this game, guys? Well, let's find out. As you know, guys, if you are brand new to the channel, please do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We are back with Aberdeen versus Rangers, and we are, of course, back with some Scottish Cup action from Celtic versus Alloa on Saturday. So plenty of games coming up here on the channel. As I say, if you haven't already, please do go follow the Instagram, our Instagram account, Pure Scottish Football. As I say, I don't always promote all this much stuff, but we're looking. I made the Instagram yesterday, and I'm looking to grow it. It's all about Scottish football. I'll just get the link up for you in a second. And then I'm going to go get a cup of tea. Just give me a sec. There we go. Bang. Thank you, Neil Lawrence. Thank you for tuning in, mate. Cheers, mate. Yeah, troops, if you haven't already, please do jump down there in the old live chat. Instagram link is down there in the live chat. Anyway, guys, as I say, half time. We're going to go get a drink or so. I'll be back in a few seconds. Let me just sort this tunes out for half time. There we go. Don't know what's up with my laptop, why it's not coming through. But fuck it. I'll be back in a minute, guys. 2 secs. I'll make a cup of tea. Hello, troops. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Oh, in fact, that's... Oh, hope you gave us a little follow on the IG. Not me, personally, but my pure Scottish football guys. But yeah, what did you guys think of the second half? What were your thoughts? Let me know down there in the old live chat. Golden Temple, mate, good to see you. Hope you've had a good... Hope you had, a good Christmas, mate. What did he say? So anything interesting happened in the game? I mean, Days of Maida, of course, his debut scored, so I suppose that's interesting. But it's not been an exciting match, if you get what I mean. I mean, Hibernian have had a bit of the ball, but they've done nothing with it. They really haven't done anything with it. I just wanted to highlight sort of their problems. It's not good. It's not good enough from Hibernian's perspective. At the start, in fact, at the start of the match, they had a real good chance with Kevin Nisbet. As I say, he'll probably be having nightmares about that chance for the rest of his life, because it was literally on a plate for him to put it into the back, and then that would have given Hibs the lead at the start of the game. Literally a minute after that, Days of Maida went and scored his opening goal. But apart from Celtic have taken their chances for sure, but as I know they were 2-0 up, but Hibernian were having a bit of the lion's share of possession towards the end of the game, but they weren't really doing anything with the ball, Hibernian. They were sort of just passing the ball around their own half, couldn't get out, couldn't pierce through Celtic, and that's the story of the game so far. Captain Kid says Maida hat-trick incoming. Celtic will run away with it, I think, says Dr. Nax. Oh, there is no way back. Sorry, there is no way back for Hibernian, in my opinion. Unless something drastic changes, they probably need to score in the opening 5-10 minutes to sort of spike a sort of resurgence again in the second half. But I can't see Hibernian coming back there. I do think Celtic will probably go on and win this 3-4, 4-0. Yeah, can't see it. Dodgy penalty or a stone wall. It was a handball. It's one of them. It's in the game these days. You know, if it went to VAR, it would have been a penalty. So, in my opinion, yeah, it would have been a penalty. Usually these days now, when you put it into the contact of the hand, the ball's stopped by a hand in a weird position, then it's a handball all day long and it's a penalty. So yeah, if it would have went to VAR, it would have been a penalty. So that's the way I look at it. Definitely a penalty. No complaints there from a Hibernian perspective. Anthony O'Neill says, looking like a 4-1 tonight. Yeah, this is what I was always going to say. This is what I was saying in the game. I couldn't get it out of my head. I'm rusty in my first live stream. I will get to the grips of it again soon, guys. So if this is your first time, don't judge me on this performance. Judge me tomorrow night. But yeah, as I was trying to say earlier on, a lot of Celtic fans have always put their score predictions as, every time I ask them, what do you think the score's going to be tonight? They're always like, it's never like a 3-0, 2-0. It's always like a 3-1, 4-1. They always know, or they always seem to concede the fact that they're going to concede a goal within the game. Yeah, I find that quite weird. Whereas if you probably ask like other sides, Rangers, they would probably go, 4-0, 3-0 sort of thing. All right, let's get the second half we all loaded up. Let's say Days of Maida. As I said, apart from the goal with Days of Maida, he hasn't really done much since then. He scored the goal, and since then it's been fairly quiet, to be perfectly honest. Yosuke Odegushi obviously warming up here. He might make a debut here for Celtic tonight as well. But a good start from Celtic though, nonetheless. I think this weekend, of course, they've got a big game against Alloa. Barry Ferguson's Alloa side playing League One, I think. In the Scottish Cup, Celtic will be looking to try and go far in that competition. Rangers play Stirling Albion on the Friday. And then Hibernian, in fact, they play... who did Hibs play on Thursday? Hibs plays Thursday. I can't remember who they're playing, though. I'm sure a Hibernian fan will let me know down there in the live chat. But yeah, Hibs play on Thursday. We've got a doubleheader Saturday. We've got Hearts versus that non-league team, which is going to be a good match to watch. And then obviously Celtic versus Alloa, Rangers v Stirling on the Friday. So plenty of football this week, guys. Plenty of live streams. Buzzing for it. Anthony, stop supporting Aberdeen, supporting Rangers. Golden Temple says, Hibs should try and give everything. But whenever I say that, though, they find a way of making it worse. Nothing to lose, though, says Golden Temple. Did you hear that Dundee United got a new striker? I did indeed. Tony Watt signed, didn't he? Big move for him. Well, I say a big move for him. I say it's a big move for Dundee United. For Tony Watt, no offence to Dundee United, you sort of Motherwell to Dundee United. Son, it's a slight move up, I'd say. Like in terms of stature of clubs, obviously Dundee United's the bigger side, more prestigious history. But in terms of the wages, I'm sure it can't be that much more, surely. I mean, if I was Tony Watt, I'd probably be trying to. I think there's a bit more of a level from Motherwell to like a Hearts or to a Hibs. There's more in the pay packet. I don't think Dundee United provide the same sort of finances as Hearts and Hibs. And if I'm a Tony Watt, I'd have been eyeing one of those two clubs, to be fair. To be fair, Hearts were looking for a striker. I'm not sure why they didn't go and try and give him a go. The ball comes forward here again now, though, for Hibernian down that right-hand side. We are back underway here, guys, for the second half. At Celtic Park, Celtic 2, Hibernian 0 is the score. Tony Watt is crap. Was with Hearts. Oh, right. Thank you, David King, mate. Thank you. Cheering on green and white, Jerry Boy, says Stephen Martin. Here comes Celtic going down that left-hand side now here, though. Ball down forward here to James Forrest. James Forrest moving through. Just outside the box here again now for Forrest. Oh, here's a good chance for Rio Atate. Celtic looking to make it 3 early on here. Here comes Lila Barda cutting inside. Chance for Celtic with Rio Atate. And that's blocked away there by a yellow jersey. In fact, it deflects off Rio Atate as it hits one of the Hibernian defenders. And that's going to go out for a goal kick here to Hibernian. Macy is back in possession. What played for Hearts? He was crap. Did it? I can remember. I can't even remember that. I can't even believe that. But I'm saying now, though, it's like that next step for him. He's obviously went away. He's a different player now from the Motherwell Tony Watt to the one that sort of played at Celtic and stuff like that. He's kind of progressing. He's only young, 26. So we'll see how this Dundee United move goes. If it does well, then if the Dundee United move goes well, he might move again. Here comes Celtic now into the box. There's another chance to make it 3, but Macy's there. Well alert and manages to collect the ball there for Hibernian. Lila Barda just trying to test him. Getting kind of frustrated there, Lila Barda, as he's hungry for a goal. Dan, I need a good centre-back to get for 20 million on FIFA. Any idea who I should get? Mate, I'm the football manager guy, mate. I don't play FIFA. I have no idea who to go on FIFA. Celtic go. Celtic moving forward yet again. Nice pass by them. That ball goes over the top. Cleared away again there by Celtic. As I said at half-time, if Hibernian want to find a response, they're going to have to do it soon. But it looks like Celtic are the side that are sort of hungry for the third goal. As they come forward yet again. Hey, mate, that's a tie and a half there for Hearts. Didn't that, who is it? Talbot. They beat Hamilton, didn't they? I'm sure they beat Talbot. Talbot beat Hamilton, didn't they? That was a mad upset. I'm sure Hearts lost to a non-league side last season as well. Was it Kelty Hearts they lost to last year? Anyway, here comes, no, I can't remember who. Bora Rangers, that was it. That's who Hearts lost to last year. Bora Rangers. Here comes Buscuri. Forward yet again now there by Campbell. Here comes Buscuri again. Hibernian back in possession. Yellow jerseys flooding forward. Ball in over the top. Headed back down there by Celtic and cleared away. Ball forward yet again. And again cleared away by Hibernian. Back in possession here with Celtic. So 5 minutes into the second half. Same old from the first half. The Celtic come down that right-hand side yet again. Here's another way through now here for them. And again, cleared away yet again. Hibernian back in possession with Doig, though. Now through to Macy. Back to Doig. Ball moves forward here yet again. Now along that back line here for Celtic. For Hibernian. Through into the middle of the park to Campbell again. Now here to Newell. Newell down that right-hand side. Hibernian building their way up the park. Back over to Campbell. Through to Newell yet again. Here's Buscuri. Ball forward. And cleared away there by Dazen Maida. And forward again there from Celtic. Drives his way through down that right-hand side. Blocked again there, though, by the Celtic defence. Joe Hart just fires it long. As I said, 5 minutes into the second half. Still Celtic 2, Hibernian 0. Yeah, I know they beat Hamilton, I'm sure, that Talbot side. That was mad. A mad giant killing that was. Here comes Doig again. As I said, much the same as the end of the second half. Hibs with a lot of possession, but struggling to get out of their own half. Celtic pinning them in. Celtic just allowing them to have the ball, to be perfectly honest. And now here they come yet again now, Hibernian. Here's Buscuri. Buscuri moving through. Now down to the right-hand side yet again. Now here comes Martin Boyle. Could this be his last game in Hibernian shirt? It is fairly likely, as I say, reports suggest that he could, Al Fazli from Saudi Arabia could be coming in for a second bid, an improved offer. Hibs value him at around £3 million. Al Fazli came in at around 2 million. Maybe 2.5 might be the deal. But you've got to let Boyle go. It's life-changing amounts of money. Ball goes back out of play there. The Australian just loses it there that time. Martin Ball there, cleared away. Now here comes Celtic yet again. Now though with a throw-in. Long ball right over the top there from Celtic. Now here comes Rio Atate moving forward here for Celtic. Blocked away there again by Hibernian. Celtic driving forward here with Forrest. Forrest in over the top. Now finds a way through that to Rogic. Rogic moving forward. Celtic hungry for a third now as they come down that right-hand side is James Forrest. Forrest making a run now into Lee Labada. Lee Labada forward. Ball comes into the box. There's a good chance from Celtic and again cleared away by the Hibernian defence, but goes out for a Celtic corner kick. But yeah, as I say, Celtic signed 4 players. Were wanting Riley McGree, however, ended up moving to Middlesbrough. Ange Postecoglou suggests there's going to be no more incomings as of yet. However, still fairly long time of the transfer window to go. We're just about over halfway through. I was expecting there to be action all the way to the end. I was expecting Celtic to go and sign about 7 or 8 players by the way Ange Postecoglou was talking about it back in November. As I say, still big business already been done by them, but I was expecting maybe just a few more players, especially in that sort of defensive area, maybe a bit more squad depth there. But I think the striking option was the necessity, which they've got. Of course, they started the season with Vodson Edouard. He played his last game in the Old Firm match. And heavily relied on Kyogo Furuhashi, just because Albion Ajeti, 1, was injured, and 2, he doesn't really meet the standards anyway, along with Mikey Johnson. Just didn't really work out. So having Dazen Maida there as the competition, especially with Kyogo. Kyogo's been injured 3 times or so far this season. Same sort of thing as well was the hamstring injury. He keeps on pulling on his hamstring. So that could be a major concern to sort of look at. Well, not a major concern, but it's something that's sort of recurring at the moment. 3 times, I think 3 times it's been hamstring. Here comes Celtic now down that right-hand side. Ball forward, cleared away again there by Hibernian. Now through here to Doig. Blocked there again by Celtic. Celtic intercepting it here with Callum McGregor. Callum McGregor trying to push it forward, but again cleared away by Hibernian's defence with Buscuri. Buscuri playing it out to that right-hand side yet again now. Can Hibernian find a way through this Celtic defence? Ball comes forward, blocked and cleared away, but goes out for a throw-in here to Hibernian. Just sending these ones forward. Ball in over the box again. But into the box, by Hibernian, but blocked again there by a green and white jersey. Hibernian forward. Hibernian back into the danger. There is a good chance now for Hibernian. And that was a good chance to maybe put it into the box. And again, I think Martin Bull made the wrong decision. However, does win himself and Hibernian a corner. as Joe Hart takes the last touch there. But I think Boyle, he was going for glory. Oh, no, in fact, I think he tried to cross it in. A great clearance there by Carter Vickers. Real good defending there from Celtic. Ball comes back into Boyle, though. Boyle forward. Hibernian with a chance. And again, wide at the post. And that goes out of play. And that's going to be a goal kick here to Celtic. And Celtic are going to go the other way as quickly as possible by the looks of things. Ball forward there again from Starfelt. Ball through yet again now. Here comes Forrest. Forrest just outside the box. Celtic with another chance into the danger area. Again, cleared away, though, by Hibernian. As I say, Hibernian showing some sort of life, but Celtic coming through again. You'd think a third goal would really kill this game off now for Celtic, and that goes wide of the post there, that shot yet again. And I think, in fact, Macy might have got a little touch on it there for Celtic. It's on the attack there again. The Insurgents, I think, took a little deflection there. And now here we go. Celtic now with another corner. Ball into the danger area. Ball's going to be sent in. Header. Oh, there's a chance and there's the third. Oh, just wide of the post there from Celtic. So close there from Liel Abada. Just can't find the back of the net today, Liel Abada. As I say, great delivery. But as I say, just couldn't quite finish that one. In fact, I think Liel Abada may have hit his knee there on the post by the looks of things. And may just be injured. Just holding his knee there, Liel Abada. Oh, it doesn't look good there from Abada's perspective. Another injury maybe for Celtic. Liel Abada stayed down. And I don't think he's getting up. Yeah, it could be the end of his evening for Liel Abada. As I say, just have a look at the replay here. Bang, straight in. Oh, he's collided with the post. It's one of them. I think Liel Abada's evening might be finished. Treatment is on the park to check his knee. It did look like a sore one. Will he be able to continue, though? That's the question. That is the question. Oh, no. Oh, did he hit the post? Oh, I don't know what he did there. He did all right, though. Oh, starting to grow in the old gram, guys. We're up to 48. Nice one. Nice one. Cheers, troops, for the support on the gram and that. Big shout out to you. Just whilst Liel Abada's down, Hibernian are going to make a substitution for the last sort of, well, just over half an hour here, looking to try and make an impact. And it's ex-Rangers player Jamie Murphy who's going to be coming on here for Hibs. Can Hibs find a bit of inspiration here? They are 2-0 down. However, have made the change. It looks like Liel Abada might be okay to carry on, is he? No, he's not. He's a substitution. Oh, is he on? No, he's going to carry on. Liel Abada is going to carry on there, troops. He's not going off just yet there, Abada. Oop. Rangers are winning the league, says Jamie Green. Big shout out to all of you watching, troops. Half an hour left to play here at Celtic Park. Celtic have a free kick now. For those of you that are new to the channel, please do hit the old like button, subscribe to the channel. As I say, we do cover all these games. We've got another big weekend of Scottish football in terms of the Scottish Cup coming up across the weekend. Daily videos here on the channel. We're back with Aberdeen versus Rangers tomorrow. Massive game at Pittodrie. Celtic sending in another free kick. However, Jananovic's goes straight into Matt Macy's hands. Doesn't trouble the goalkeeper. But yeah, Plenty of football coming up over the month of January and then February, of course. Europa League, Rangers versus Borussia Dortmund. I think Celtic playing in the Europa Conference League against Bodo Glimt. Celtic looking to probably go on quite a deep run in that competition. You would probably expect them to beat Bodo. As I said, probably looking to try and get to the sort of quarter semi-final stage. Rangers against Borussia Dortmund, that's going to be some tie to watch. I can't wait for that game. As I say, the Jazz probably massive underdogs going into it, but the fortunes in Europe will show that they don't lie down to big opposition, and they will relish the challenge of Borussia Dortmund. Here comes Rio Atate, cleared away again there by Hibernian. Hibernian back in possession. They are running out of time though, Hibs. There's half an hour left on the clock here at Celtic Park. It's Celtic 2, Hibernian 0. The goals came from Dejan Maida in the 5th minute, and the second goal came from a penalty from Jananovic. It was a really, really promising start there from Celtic. It's kind of fizzled out a tiny bit then, but they are 2-0 up to the here. And here comes Hibernian with a chance, and again Joe Hart was there and collected it. I'd say Hibs have had a lot of the ball, but I think Celtic have allowed them to have the ball, to be perfectly honest. It's been in a fairly controlled manner, to be perfect. It's been in a really controlled manner, sorry. It's Hibs haven't really phased Celtic that much. But they're going to look to try and pile on the pressure here in the last half an hour. Here they come again now down that left-hand side here, Hibernian. Hibs moving forward yet again. Hibs through down that left-hand side. Cleared away again there by the Celtic defence. Goes back out for another throw in here for Hibernian. Ball into the box. Rio Atate back in possession. Passes back to Carl Starfelt. Blocked there again by Celtic. Celtic moving forward. Again, intercepted there by Hibernian. Here comes Uruskai. Ball forward. Hibs are starting to get a bit of wind in their sails now as they look to try and turn this possession into some chances created as they come down that right-hand side here again now here with Campbell. Scott Tennant says poor game. It has been a bit of a... I wouldn't say it's been one of those really boring ones. There's been chances. I mean, it's been a lot here. Hibs have had a lot of the ball in this game, but as I've been saying through the whole of the match, they've not done anything with it. Here they come again now down that right-hand side, Campbell. Campbell forward. Ball into the box. Blocked away again there by a green and white jersey. Comes back out to that right-hand side to Newell. Forward yet again. Yellow jerseys flooding forward now. Can they find a way to pierce through this Celtic armour? Nice little switch play there again down that left-hand side. Here comes Murphy. Murphy through into Hanlon. Hanlon forward yet again. Ball blocked. Forward. Hibs through. Now into Murphy. Blocked again there. Looking to try and conjure up a 1-2 there again there with Murphy. But blocked by Celtic. Celtic back in possession. Now here he comes yet again now here, Celtic. Forward. Now into the middle of the park to Callum McGregor. Callum McGregor switches it down that left-hand side now. Here comes James Forrest. James Forrest looking to try and find a way through. Here could be a good chance for James Forrest just outside the box. And again, just couldn't quite get his shot off. Passes over to Tom Rogic. Tom Rogic brings down one of the Hibernian boys. That should be a yellow card. It is. And that's going to be a free kick to Hibernian just outside their own box. He likes that one there that time. Big Rogic. Tactical foul was the way he looked at it, I think. Bringing down Newell. Is Newell Australian? Why am I thinking Newell's Australian? Am I right there or not? Ball forward yet again now here for Celtic. Blocked again there by Hibernian. Puts it back into the danger area, but blocked yet again there by Hibernian. Celtic now trying to conjure up a spell for themselves as they look to try and get that third goal and really kill off any hope of Hibernian trying to find a way back into this. As I said, it is 2-0 up here for Celtic. If Hibs were to get another one, maybe feel there to be an edgy last 20 minutes here at Celtic Park. And now here they come again. Now here Rio Atate. Rio Atate moving forward. Nice ball there down the left-hand side. Here comes Jananovic. And blocked yet again now by Hibernian. Here comes Rogic. Rogic with the ball back into the box and again cleared away. And in fact, Celtic there that time with James Forrest just runs that out of play. And that's going to be a goal kick here to Hibernian as Macy collects it. They're liking that one. Troops, we're actually closing on 12,000 subscribers as well, believe it or not. Weirdly enough, 70 subscribers away from 12,000. Can't believe that, actually. 12,000 subscribers. We're nearly there. So if you haven't already, troops, please do smash that old subscribe button. And yeah, hit the like button whilst you're down there as well. As I say, we are closing in on the almighty 12,000 subscribers. Massive achievement, really, considering I made this channel a year ago on January the 10th, I think it was. The first video was uploaded on January 12th, maybe? So, yeah, literally a year anniversary of having this channel. Mad that we're closing on 12,000. Crazy achievement. Hibernian got a few players down there on the touchline in yellow jerseys getting ready to come on. I think Hibs are going to make a double change. Celtic do have a corner now, though, as they look to try and kill this match off. 13 minutes left remaining here at Celtic Park. Still Celtic 2, Hibernian 0. Celtic with a chance to make it 3, though! Oh, that's it in the back of the net, and that is it. 3-0, is it? Oh, is that offside? What the hell has happened there? Why is he not celebrating? Is it? No, I think it's offside there that time. Carter Vickers, I think the flag was up there that time. Oh, it was a foul, sorry. It was a foul. Yeah, free kick there to Hibernian. Carter Vickers, I think, just bringing down one of the Hibernian players in the motion for the goal, but the flag and the whistle had already gone when the ball went into the back of the net. So that goal will not count. It's Celtic 2, Hibernian 0. I think Callum McGregor jokingly remarked as the whole VAR thing there. Obviously, VAR isn't in Scotland. Captain King says, oh, he's English. No, he's English. Oh, yeah. I was Irvin. Jackson Irvin or something like that. It's Australian, I'm sure. I think Celtic are going to bring on Guacamacca. It's not really worked out for the Greek, I don't think, in his first few games. As I say, as a Celtic player, he did pick up an injury. Probably remembered after that penalty miss where I think it was 0-0 against Livingston for Celtic. And Celtic got a last-minute penalty, but Guacamacca's missed it. He hasn't really been able to sort of stamp his authority in this Celtic team as of yet. However, look, as the second half of the season to do so, might get 20 minutes here in the rest of this game. Here comes Celtic now back in possession here with Jananovic. Comes back down that left-hand side. Another ball played into the middle of the park now as Celtic come through again. Ball blocked there yet again now there by Hibernian. Is Buscuri blocked yet again. Yellow jersey is just firing that one forward. Now here comes Rio Atate yet again. What's for me saying yet again? Every time I say that, yet again. I ain't going to do that anymore, I promise. Jota, it looks like his return is imminent as well as he's getting his shin pads on, he's getting his kit on, and it looks like he'll make a cameo here for the remaining 20 minutes. A lot of talk about his future coming up very, very over the January transfer window. That Celtic are in talks with Benfica, supposedly, at triggering that release clause and making a deal permanent. A lot of talk seeming that Celtic are very, very close to a permanent deal, which would be a a massive, massive signing for Celtic going forward, especially, and especially for the resale value on him as well. Buying him at 6.5, probably would sell him for 20 in the distant future. But here comes Jananovic yet again. Here comes back over to Rio Atate. Ball comes back into the box now for James Forrest. Celtic are on a mission to try and get a third, but Hibernian win the ball back yet again. And in fact, win themselves a free kick there as Daza Maida brings down the Hibernian defender. And that's going to be a free kick here to Hibs. What Hibs got for the last 20 minutes now, though? They need to find 2 in 20 minutes if they want to get something from this game. However, haven't looked like scoring. As they move forward yet again now, though. Celtic. Celtic down that right. Ball along that left-hand side again now here for Rio Atate. Rio Atate in over into the danger area. Celtic back in possession. Now through here to Carter Vickers. Carter Vickers moving forward for Celtic. Nice switch play there from Celtic yet again. Here comes Rio Atate. Now into Taylor. Taylor forward. Now over to Forrest. Forrest cutting inside. Now in for Celtic with a shot. And Macy's there to collect the ball. As that was fizzing there that time there, James Forrest. And then Hibernian back in possession yet again. On back though there by Forrest. Forrest comes down the other side. Now here comes Rio Atate yet again. Blocked by another yellow jersey. Ball forward. Now into Tom Rogic. Rogic into the danger area again. Macy just collecting the ball there for Hibernian. I love everyone's just having these mad going on about mad stuff. Guys, if you haven't already, please do jump over to our Instagram and give it a little follow. As I say, it's completely free. It really, really does help us out. As I made the Instagram yesterday, already at 50 followers. So if you can, troops, I've dropped the link down there in the live chat. Just jump over there, guys. Give it a little follow. If not, just get your phone out real quickly. Go on Instagram and just put in pure Scottish football. Just give it a follow, guys. Loads of Scottish football content on there. As I said, trying to make it the dominant page in on Instagram. Going to take a long time. Of course, there's some really, really good pages on there on Instagram. But I've seen a lot of the Scottish football pages on Instagram that have they've been a bit dead now. They don't post as much. So that's why I'm going to try and come in and help you get your Scottish football fix on Instagram, guys. I'll do what I can in terms of posts and stuff like that. High quality posts, some decent edits as well. So yeah, guys, jump over to Instagram. It's not just screenshots from clubs' pages, guys. We're actually putting in effort and making proper, posts. As I say, it's not just screenshots from different parts of the web just posted on there. We're taking time to make real posts. So jump over there, guys. Give us a follow on Instagram. Big shout out to Thomas M, man. Big OG there down there in the live chat. Aussie Dollar. Celtic's biggest Australian fan there. Big Thomas M down there in the live chat. $1 donation there, buddy. Thank you so much. Here comes Hibernian down that left-hand side yet again. Ball forward. Blocked again there by Murphy. Golden Temple says, listen, Hibs have had over 50%. Will leave with nothing, while St. Mirren had less than 20% and got a point. It's all about 3 points, though, isn't it? Is that Karamoko Dembele? Is it? Who's that? No, it's not Karamoko Dembele. Very poor standard of football tonight. Would think we were watching Dumbarton or Falkirk. Big man. 15 minutes left to play here, troops. And Celtic are going to change things up and bring on some substitution. Looks like Mikey Johnson's going to make a cameo, along with Jota and Guacamakis. So I said there, some decent changes there. I'm sure the Celtic faithful are buzzing to see Jota back. as time ticks away here at Parkhead. Guakamakis, can he make an impact? He's not really been able to do so far. Rio Itate makes his debut, as I say, he comes off, same with Dazen Maida. Perfect start from the Japanese boys, I suppose. Johnson comes on instead of Dazen Maida. 15 to go. Celtic 2, Hibernian 0. Hibernian making a double change as well by the looks of things. Looks like Newell's going to be coming off, and it looks like Allen's going to be coming on. A weird thing. I think he played for Celtic for a good few years. Never really made his mark as a Celtic player. Was a Rangers fan, I heard. Apparently he's got a tattoo of Ibrox or something on his leg. But he comes on now. Yosuke Udegushi, he's also making his debut here for Celtic this evening. As I said, he replaced Rio Itate. Here comes Yuskri for Hibernian. Got 5 minutes to make an impact now, though. Ball forward. Now along that back line yet again. Hibernian pushing forward. Not happy as a Hearts fan about the signing of John Souttar. Why can't Rangers leave Hearts alone and our players, says Kyle's Aviation. Well, either way, whether it was going to be Rangers or somebody else, it did seem John Souttar was going to be leaving regardless. Whether he didn't seem he was going to be signing a new contract. If he had wanted to stay at Hearts, he would have signed a new deal. Again, look, I do find it. I can see the frustration from the Hearts faithful in terms of the deal, but it happens at all levels of football. The Rangers are dealing with their own sort of losing a player, if you like. You know, it's the food chain. Connor Goldson apparently isn't going to be signing contracts. Similar situation to John Souttar in a similar position. In the same position, as well. So Rangers fans will know what it feels like when Goldson inevitably gets snapped up by somebody else for free. It's just the pecking order of football. Celtic have lost players on a free. Hearts have lost players on a free. Hibernian lost players on a free. And Hearts you probably wouldn't think twice when they snapped up John Souttar from Dundee United on a free a good few years back. So it's the way football works. Roddy Scott, great channel, pal. I tune in every day from Oz, on the Jazz. Good to see you, Roddy, mate. Hope you're well. Good to see the Australian fans jumping in. Mad. It's mad that the Australian affiliation with with Scottish football. It's mad. I've went out there and it's mainly the expats. I'm sure. Like there's a lots of Scots that moved out to Australia. Is it Pig and Whistle in Brisbane? Good supporters club in there. That's a good place to watch the games. Ball forward again now then for Celtic, cleared away. 12 minutes left to play here though at Celtic Park. Celtic 2, Hibernian 0. They like that one. Big Ange Postecoglou must be buzzing with this result in terms of it can be a slippery slope sometimes when Hibernian come to town. They are a decent side when they want to be, but it's a big 3. Well, as I say, it's a good 3 points for Celtic to get them started with the second half of the season, closing the gap to 3, or at least until tomorrow. Celtic will be hoping their former captain can pull off a favour. But Rangers have been unstoppable under Giovanni Van Bronckhorst. He's won every single league game, drawn only one game, and that was away at Lyon in the Europa League, which turned out to be a really, really good result. Yeah, the Jazz will be looking to carry on their fine form and go 6 points clear tomorrow. After that, break for Scottish Cup action. Celtic have got Alloa on Saturday. So Barry Ferguson. A bit of rivalry there between the Celtic faithful and Barry. And then the Jazz, they host Stirling Albion. What an experience for the Stirling players. They're going to be coming to Ibrox. Here comes Celtic yet again now, though. Celtic looking to really kill this game off now. Again, ball comes in, and that's again cleared away by Hibernian. It's going to go out for a corner as Stevenson lets that ball puts that ball wide as James Forrest was penetrating the Hibernian defence. Great clearance by Stevenson, and it's going to go out, as I said, for a corner kick. Hibernian running out of time if they want to overturn this result. As I said from the start, doesn't look like that would have happened. Celtic are in cruise control now. Unless something quite frantic happens in the last 10 minutes, I can't see anything happening. Celtic now with the corner, looking for third. Ball headed away there by Stevenson. Comes back, though, by Starfelt. Starfelt back into the danger area. Alfredo Morelos would be a good replacement for Suter, says Carl's Aviation. Yeah, mate. Alfredo Morelos isn't going to be going to Hearts, buddy. If he carries on his form, he could be going somewhere abroad or something, or down to the Premier League. Ball comes through yet again now, though. Here's Guacamakis. Now down that right-hand side. Both Rangers and Celtic could have a chance to play some youth players or fringe players on the weekend, as I say, in those cup ties. Obviously, you probably don't want to take the piss, but there's a good chance to rest some players. I think Rangers' next game next week is Livingston at home, and I think Celtic have got Dundee United away. So a pretty tough place to go is Tannadice. Here comes Yosoki Udegushi. Down that left-hand side to Junanovic. James Kinborough says, Hibs, all I don't understand is why we leave Chris Muller and Christian Doig on the bench. Dunno. Ball forward now here again for Martin Boyle. Have Hibernian got a little bit of life left in them? Can they make this last 10 minutes nervy for Celtic as the ball comes into the box there from Hibernian, and that's blocked again there by Celtic. Chance for Hibernian. One back though by Celtic yet again. Now here comes Junanovic as they go the other way. Celtic still looking for a third. Balled into James Forrest. Here's a chance to kill the game off, and Macy makes a save, and that goes out for a corner, is it? Well, Macy made the save. I think he might have been offside. Is the flag gone up? Is it going to be a free kick there too? Yeah, it's going to be a free kick to Hibs. I think he would have been offside anyway, even if he had have scored. Jamie Murphy. Izzy says Feyenoord won Van Celtic. Feyenoord is the best. Nah, man. In Holland, everyone knows who the Dutch team is on this channel, guys. I don't need to tell. Everyone knows who I like in Holland, Van. Ajax Amsterdam, man. They are the best team in Holland, in Netherlands. Jota comes on forward the last 8 minutes here at Celtic Park. That'll be a welcome sight there from the Celtic faithful. Jota returning for the first time since December, I think it was. I think he was injured against Hearts of Midlothian at back, it must have been December the 8th, right at the start of December. It's been a good month and a half now. Has missed some crucial games, missed the cup final, missed the festive fixtures. But yeah, as I say, that would be a welcome sight to the Celtic fans, as he will probably be available for the Old Firm derby. It comes up on the 2nd of February. Rangers offered Hearts £250,000 to take Suter. Is that confirmed now or not? I mean, if I was Hearts, I don't know. It's a hard one. It is a hard one, unless Hearts can get somebody in as a defender in, because having Suter in the back line is priceless until the end of the season. Like, the fact there's so much that's on the line for third place at the moment. As I say, say the Scottish Cup winner is either Rangers or Celtic, which likely usually is, then third place becomes really, really important in the SPFL. This year, third place used to be a sake of, you just go into the sort of the Europa League first qualifying round and you had to navigate your way through 4 rounds of qualification. But this year, it's straight to the Europa League playoff round. So basically, Hearts will have guaranteed, or whoever finishes third, would have guaranteed European football. They win the playoff round, they go to the Europa League. They lose it, they go to the Europa Conference League. So much is on the line. So I can understand financially taking £250,000 now, whilst people think short term, think, oh yeah, that's nice. At least we get something for him. But in the long run, if you get to the Europa Conference League group stages at a minimum, that's probably going to be 3 or 4, 5, 6 million quid golden handshake just for getting to the group stage. So you got to think long term about it. So that's probably why I would turn down offers like £250,000 for Jean Suter unless you could find a sort of reputable replacement, which is hard to do in January, of course. Izzy says, no, Feyenoord is the best stadion in the Netherlands. The fans crazy. Nah, mate, Ajax, all about Ajax, man, in Holland. Dickie Latic says PSV is the best Dutch club at the moment. PSV are top of the league, yeah, but Ajax are Champions League material, man. Ajax are doing the business. Now he comes again. Buscuri. He's had a decent game, Buscuri, at the back for Hibernian. Now forward yet again, now down that right-hand side. Again for them. Blocked there again by Hibernian. Hibernian, have they got a last chance up their sleeve in this last 4 minutes? Celtic nearly there. Schalke is the best in Germany. Nah, Dynamo Dresden. Dynamo Dresden, man. Ball forward. Blocked yet again there by Celtic. Hibernian moving through. Jota back on the ball. Celtic comfortable. Keglamon. Sorry, Jam. I'm not going to get involved with other sides, man. So I'm going to lose subs otherwise. Get involved with German football and stuff like that. I mean, sorry, guys. St. Pauli. Yeah, the Celtic fans were like St. Pauli. Rangers fans were probably like Hamburg. Hamburg, they're bad, man, at the moment. Hamburg, they're horrendous. I don't know what's up with Hamburg at the moment down there in the Bundesliga. They just can't get out of the Bundesliga too, for whatever reason. They always start the season fairly well. But yeah, they just can't get out of there. And they're probably like the German equivalent, to Leeds United. Remember, they were stuck down there for 16 years. That could be the case for them. Ball back into the box here again now there for Hibernian, and that's blocked by Celtic. Dickie says, yeah, Dynamo is a big fan base despite they've never been in the first tier for 30 years. That's what I like. That's what I liked about them. It made me interested in them. I was like, why is this team in the third division they're selling out 40,000, 50,000 every single week, and they just can't get out of the division. I started doing research on Dynamo Dresden, and basically, obviously, Germany used to be split into West Germany and East Germany. West Germany was always the best league, the Bayerns and all those sort of teams were there. But East Germany used to have their own league. So think about the Scottish Premiership and then the English Premier League. Say Rangers and Celtic. So Dynamo Dresden were like the Rangers and Celtic of the Eastern German League. Used to play in Champions League. Didn't get that very far. They're not that rich sort of thing. But there's massive fan base. And then they combined the leagues together. And Dresden's still this huge side in East Germany that, yeah, they're still that massive side in East Germany, but they're just stuck in the Bundesliga too. Well, they were in the third division last year and they just can't get up. They just can't navigate their way despite having a massive fan base. Pauli, top of Bundesliga too, people are saying, yeah. Bayern Munich, best team in Bundesliga, of course. Ball comes through yet again now here to Jota. Jota forward now here for Celtic. Celtic nearly there. Tackle there by Hibernian. It's going to be a free kick to Celtic in a easy position. Jota just winning a free kick for his side. Wonder if Schalke or Werder Bremen will get the HSV curse. Probably will, man. Schalke's a weird one. Schalke being down there in the bottom tier, second tier, sorry. They were playing, I'm sure they beat Man City, well, they were playing against Man City in the Champions League like 2 years ago. Now they're in the second tier. Mad that. What happens? Here comes Celtic now with a free kick just outside the box. Can they go and get a third goal here? I always ask the Celtic faithful because I never quite understand it. I don't like teams. I don't like when the people... Is Celtic Park very congested to get out of? Why is everyone in a rush to leave? That's what I don't understand. Is it packed? Is it hard to get out of Celtic Park or something? Yes, they did, Golden Temple. Yeah, they used to be a decent side back in the day. Dickie Latic says Dresden sometimes has 20 to 30k away. But mate, I'd love to see. Mate, they've got some really good fans as well. Like the atmosphere. If you've not watched Dresden fans, have a little look at them on YouTube, man. They're mental. They're mental. These guys just came up from the third tier in Germany. They're a giant, man. They're literally a giant. I hope they one day get to the Bundesliga, man. That'd be great. They should. They have the fan base that could be competing like right at the top. They've got more of a fan base than some of the sides that are in the division. Here comes Celtic yet again now though. Ball forward, blocked again there by Hibernian. Cleared away. Celtic on the run now here, looking for a third goal though. Chance for them, and that's Macy. Collects the ball there again, and that is it pretty much over, guys. We are coming to the end of it. There will be a bit of stoppage time due to due to Lila Barda being injured. He hurt his knee. He did get a bit of treatment on the park a bit earlier on in the match. So I'm sure there will be a bit of stoppage time, but I can't imagine there being too much. Definitely not enough for Hibernian to get 2 goals. This game is done and dusted. Guys, if you haven't already, please do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's try and get to, we're closing in on 12,000 subscribers, which is mad. And then also, guys, if you haven't already, please do jump over to our Instagram, give it a follow. I made it yesterday. It's all about Scottish football content. So whether you're a Celtic fan, a Hibs fan, Rangers fan, Hearts fan, Dundee United fan, any fan of Scottish football, guys, we post all the latest stuff. It's not just screenshots plastered over the place. It's well thought out, made content, decent content as well. So jump over there, guys. I put a link to it in the live chat. So if you can give us a follow, guys, that'd be fantastic. 3 minute stoppage time, 2 minutes, 1 minute already down, 2 minutes to go. Guys, we will be back tomorrow for Aberdeen versus Rangers. Cannot wait for that. It's always a tasty affair at Pittodrie between Aberdeen and Rangers. A massive, massive game there. And as I say, Rangers will be looking to try and go 6 points clear at the top of the table after Celtic have closed the gap to 3 tonight. So much happening over in 2022 here on the channel, guys. So please do hit the old like button and subscribe. Who else we got in here, guys? Celtic 1-2-4 season. How many Rangers? Oh, Jesus. Red Imp Ultras, top dog, says Matt Gunner. The Netherlands is the best football ever. Schneider, Depay, De Jong, Van Ouden, Robin, Van der Vaart, Van Persie, Van Dijk. Yeah, but they were different eras, but... The K-Block Ultras group are mad. Thank you for the shout-out, mate. Plenty of Scottish football downs here in Newcastle, New South Wales. Someplace Newcastle, been there, man, in New South Wales. Stayed the night there. Mad. Well, a couple nights there, in fact. Celtic. That's it, troops. Ball fired forward. And that will probably be that there for Celtic. Here's Hibernian moving through. It's the game pretty much over. Can't wait now for the next game. Aberdeen v Rangers at Pittodrie. Oh, mouth-watering. Absolutely mouth-watering. Cannot wait for it. Oh, sorry. Here was a point. Here was a weird, valid point, by the way. I seen something circular. I just want to get people's thoughts on it just before we go. So, do you know that these games, so it's the Celtic v Hibs and then the Old Firm game, and then obviously Rangers versus Aberdeen and then the Old Firm game. Do you think that the clubs, both Rangers and Celtic, all the clubs in the division, see for the rescheduled games, do you think they should have been allowed to have played their new signings just because the games were meant to be played before the break? Obviously, the Old Firm's different, but say this game here, do you think Rangers, Celtic, and all the other sides should have been able to play their new signings in this match? So all of Thursday's fixtures tomorrow, obviously Dundee United playing Tony Watt, Rangers playing James Sands, and then obviously Celtic playing the Japanese trio along with Kenny. Should have the teams been allowed to have played those players in this game? Just a thought. I was just asking. I was just asking there. Cheers, troops. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. What a great start to being back here on the channel. I've missed it. I missed all of you guys. I missed all the live chat. The live streams I like doing videos and that, but live streams hit different, man. I love speaking with you guys and enjoying the show with you, troops. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Please do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. See you all tomorrow for Aberdeen versus Rangers. Going to be a massive, massive game. Jump over to Instagram, troops. There's going to be a post on Instagram in a bit. Celtic fans, you won't want to miss it. Share it onto your Instagram stories. Share it. It's going to be a nice, high-quality post, guys. Jump over to Instagram, guys. Give it a subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next live stream tomorrow. Take care. Peace.